A few years ago, we made a decision that changed everything. I don't have any food for you.
Here we are. Isn't that neat?
Coming up on this episode.
We haven't used the sawmill one time yet. We just have not had time to even unleash it.
This cabinet here is to the left of the cooktop. It's a wall cabinet.
Okay.
And then this one will be over top of the window. So that'll be there. And then right beside it will be this one.
Okay, well, upward and onward. It's okay. This is all a learning experience. Now you're a cabinet maker.
Cabinet maker now. I wasn't earlier today, but I am now.
Yeah, yeah, you are. So Opal has just really made a big commotion. So we're all dressed for bed and everything, but we decided that we'd come out and see. She went out of her house and just roared up here.
Lost it. She went up there and then went all the way up.
Oh, here she is.
Yeah. And then she went all the way to the other.
Opal.
And then she went
Over there again.
all the way to the array. Did she go that way again?
Yeah. So basically, she's just gone all over the place.
Yeah. Opal? What is it?
Go up there. See? Oh no, don't turn your flashlight off. Could be a bear or a moose or something. I want to see that there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Okay, so it's down there then? Just keep the light on there. What is it, Opal? You go get him.
What is it? What is it?
It's definitely something. Interesting, hey?
Tail straight up in the air.
Yeah. Wonder what it was.
Come on, Opal.
Let's go to bed, Opal. We can't see anything, but she definitely heard something.
Good.
She's sniffing everywhere. Are there any
I
tracks?
looked. I didn't
Okay.
see
That'll be interesting to see in the morning. Well, that was a little bit of excitement.
it. Look at the moon. It's a spotlight.
Oh, yeah, up there. Oh, yeah. Interesting. I don't think it's anything that came down here quite this far, but she immediately ran up to the orchard area.
Watch this, eh?
Oh.
Come on, Opal.
Come, Opal. Get in your house.
Opal, come.
Well, we've had smoke all day, and now it seems as though it's dissipated to where we could actually see stars. Good night.
Good night, Dolly.
Island life is wonderful. It affords us time to slow down and notice the little miracles of life all around us.
We're making custom cabinets. So because we're making custom cabinets, we want to fit them to the stuff that we're going to put inside our cabinets. The whole cabinet is going to be 23.5 inches tall on the outside. So on the inside, I need a 1 foot clearance to enable us to put, this won't fit, but we'll bag it.
Yeah.
Or put it in one of these or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so for the main cabinet above the window, it's going to be 48 inches wide, and it's going to have a shelf at 1 foot, and then the other shelf will be about 10 inches high. And, you know, that'll cover the bulk of what we have.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, this is going to be fun, isn't it? To get on this now.
Yeah. So I'm going to go start putting these things together.
The wildfire smoke was quite thick yesterday, but it's much better today. Thank goodness for that. We're going to go and take a look at some of the cuts that Ryan's making, because this is all part and parcel of our little dry cabin area for storage of food, plates, pots and pans, that kind of thing. And I just remember what happened last night with Opal completely losing it, and I don't see any tracks of any kind. So
No, there isn't.
here we go.
So we asked Home Depot to pre-cut these for us. See that? That's 24.
Mm-hmm.
That one's 24. This one's 23 and 7/8.
Uh-oh.
This one's 23 and 3/4.
Oh no.
This one's 23 and 7/8.
Oh, how odd.
Yeah. This one is 23 and 7/8. And this is a 24. So, I have to modify. This is going to be the height of the cabinets, right? 24. But I have to take the shortest one. And the shortest one I have is 23 and a half.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah. This cabinet here is to the left of the cooktop. It's a wall cabinet.
Okay.
And then this one will be over top of the window.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be there. And then right beside it will be this one.
Okay.
And then there'll be a spacer cabinet, which is this one. And these are all 11 inches, right? Deep.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one here will be 16 inches deep, and there'll be two of them. One for the fridge and one for over top of the wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to knock these ones out right now.
Well, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, just think of what we could put away then.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, I'd love that.
Yeah, it won't have the doors today, but I'm going to try to knock out the... It's called a carcass.
Oh my.
Cabinet carcass. Okay. So that's the plan.
That's not a term that I'd normally associate it with a lovely cabin and storage.
No. I know. It's funny, eh?
It is. These are kind of nice, just, you know, all solid wood pieces, hey?
These are going to be nice cabinets when they're done, assuming I can do it.
Yeah. Okay, way to go. Wow. Okay, the sky's blue. The sky is blue. Oh, wow. Is it ever brutal when they're not? That smoke is just more than I can... What do you think of that?
There's so many measurements here, honey,
Uh-huh.
that I'm taking each piece and marking what I have to cut.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, because there's just like myriad measurements here.
Yeah.
So now I have to do 18 by 11.
Yeah, you got to get yourself all organized, eh?
See here? I had it wrong.
Oh, dear. Well, I'll leave you be so you can...
18 by 11. And then I've got sides to do.
Oh, he's still going. Still talking to me. We haven't used the sawmill one time yet. We just have not had time to even unleash it. So, you know, there's never enough hours in the day. There really aren't. And we always have so much we want to do. But it continues to be an amazing experience every day.
Let me show you something here. So we got this wood. This is sanded aspen. It's really nice wood. We got it at Home Depot. We asked them to cut 24 inches. Look at that, bang on. And they have this really cool saw there, and they can make their cuts for you. And then you look at this one, and it's 23 and 7/8. So it's off by 1/8. So this piece is not square. That means I have to square it up. So the moral of the story is you can use Home Depot to rough cut your stuff, but you can't rely on them to do finished sizes. You have to do those yourself. Well, found something out about this table saw.
Oh.
It's not that good for cabinetry,
Oh no.
because when you're ripping or cutting, the fence moves.
Oh no.
So I've had to, and I didn't find that out till after. So I have to add this stop here so that it doesn't move, even though it's got a lock here.
Oh dear.
So I cut a bunch of boards, and none of them were the same size. So not only that, when it cut them like this because the fence moved. So none of them were square. So that's why I've been working like a dog trying to square them.
Poor guy. So they're just getting smaller and smaller.
No, cut it twice and it's still too short. You know how that goes, eh? Actually, I was doing it on the nominal cut, so I still have 5/8 of an inch to play with.
Oh boy.
But even so, it's still not perfect because I had to kind of do it by eye. Because if it's not square, if it's a parallelogram, you don't have any 90-degree reference point.
No.
So I used this, drew a straight line, 90 degrees, and then used the table saw like this with no fence to try to follow the line, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
It's okay, it'll work out.
Aw.
Yeah, so if I had like professional tools and stuff, that would help.
Uh-huh.
And if I had more experience, that would probably help too.
You're doing good, I'm sure. I bet you they'll be super nice in the end.
They will be.
Yeah.
But you see here, even though I line these all up, it's still out a bit. But it's okay because I have to trim them to size. These are just rough cuts still.
Yeah.
So I have to look for the squarest edge I've got, which looks like it might be this one, and then trim this side.
So what are those? Drawers?
These are the sides
Oh.
of the 18-inch upper.
Oh, I see. Okay, nice. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the bottom and top are these, right? And they'll sit inside like that,
Aha. Oh, wow.
right?
Well, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I feel.
I do. That's me. So anyways,
Good for you, honey.
I'm just about to pick a dimension and start going for it. 11.5 deep, like that. They'll match those. We only need 11, and then it'll be for 1 foot, and then 10 inches or something. It comes out from the wall exactly the size we wanted it to. So that's not a problem. Okay? It's not a problem. No problem. I hope. Hope it won't be a problem.
Look at these healthy, lovely rose hips. What a beautiful day it is. Oh my goodness. Look at this. What the world? Okay. That looks like an actual cupboard. Honey.
Yeah. It's a problem though, honey.
What?
1 foot here,
Yeah.
which means we'll have about 8 inches for the top one.
Oh no. Oh no. They're just getting smaller.
So what do you want to do about that?
Well, no, that's fine.
I can scrap this style and do ones that put this up at the top with the rest of the cabinets. So that'll gain us an extra 1.5 inches. But that's all we'll get.
What happened?
This is this setup here is so you can put indirect lighting underneath, if you're into that. But you see how the cabinets are made? They're dadoed in like this and glued. The other ones are rabbited, which means that this sits right on the bottom here. So you gain that extra 3/4 of an inch. Same thing at the top, you'd gain an extra 3/4 of an inch.
It's the storage we need more than anything.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can use these for shop cabinets. Expensive wood for shop cabinets, but
Well, no, no, this will be fine. We need to get these up because we have lots of cans that are smaller anyway, so that's just fine.
top shelf will be like that, bottom shelf will be like that. I can cut one to fit inside.
No, that's fine.
But I think gives you an idea.
So what would you say the plan is moving forward now?
To redo the cabinets because I messed these ones up.
We've just had a bit of measuring issue. But it's fine. We can actually make it work. I mean that. Like, we really can make it work. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm thinking with the face frames and stuff, the spacing's not going to work out. So everything will be shifted over. So what I'm going to do is make a 48-inch one. I'm going to mount it. And then I'm going to see what I have left.
All right. So, nope, not a big problem. This isn't a problem. It's not. We're just going to figure this out. Like, honestly, I would be happy with those.
The problem is the pieces aren't square.
Oh, dear.
You know, because two reasons. One, they were cut at an angle at Home Depot, which is very odd. I don't know how that's even possible. And two, when I was working the table saw to begin with, I didn't engage one of the brakes. So even my cut went like this, drifted. Here I was thinking I needed a clamp because it wasn't working, but no, it wasn't that. It was, I didn't know how to use the table saw properly.
Well, I mean, that's okay. These are all just learning experiences. That's our kitchen shelf there right now. And that works out well.
Yeah, it's highly organized.
So lesson learned. What's the next step?
There's challenges, honey. I'm building in the dirt and my table does this. So it's I don't have a flat workspace to work on.
Inside, you've got a shop to work in.
But it's not big enough to build a cabinet on.
Do you want to use my potting table? And then move the saw over there?
Yeah, that might be better.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. That's fine. Okay, well, upward and onward. It's okay. This is all a learning experience. Now you're a cabinet maker.
Cabinet maker now. I wasn't earlier today, but I am now.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
What a drag. So anyways, I made what's called a traditional cabinet, and it's not going to work for our design, and I didn't realize the extra measurements and stuff. But now I'm just going to make a pocket cabinet, so that'll work.
No, but I still say we could definitely use those, and they were really nice. Like, you did a really nice job.
They look nice.
Yeah.
But it's not going to work.
You know, we could put them up maybe in the guest cabins.
I think they'll be nice shop cabinets.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Then I don't even have to put doors on them or anything.
Okay.
I love you.
You look like you're a deer in the headlights, like you can't even blink.
Well, I'm just choked.
It's fine. It really is. It doesn't matter one bit. Okay?
No, it doesn't. It's all part of the learning experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'll do.
All right.
That is 48. So I'll do end to end 48. I'll draw it out. Look at this. I had this piece cut at Home Depot. I've got it all squared up on one edge. This is a factory edge. This is the cut edge. This is the cut edge. It's flush here. It's square. It's against here. It's all square. And look at this. Look how much it's out. Yikes. Look at this. The other side's not square either. So if I don't have a square edge as a reference point, how can I fix this? I don't have a crosscut jig, so I've got no way to square this wood up.
I am production cutting all the side panels for this batch of cabinets in one go. You will notice that I am cutting without my blade guard in place, and I do not recommend doing this. I removed the blade guard and promptly lost one of the pieces in the dirt, so I'll have to get Melody's metal detector out to look for it later when I have time. So why did I remove the guard? So that I could rabbet the wall edge of the tops and bottoms to receive the rear panel of the cabinets. Rabbeting makes the cabinets much stronger and helps align everything per square. I'll show you exactly how I did this a little later.
What are these?
These are sides.
Boy, they look really well done.
These ones are. So these are tops and bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
They go like this.
Nice, yeah.
Proper height, proper width. And they're all the same. Squared it up as best I could and then cut. So
Oh, see that one there? You've got a top that's...
I cut the top off it.
Yeah, that's fine though, isn't it?
That was the one that we had before.
Yeah, but there was a top on it before.
Yeah, I cut it off to see what it would look like.
Looks good.
We might be able to use it somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe we can use it in the bathroom, or maybe we can use it as a laundry thing. I can take the other one and make it into 2 cabinets too.
Mm-hmm.
Those things.
Oh, they are.
Over.
They're just a nightmare, those things. Yeah.
Yeah, they really.
They just aren't leaving.
No,
I think when...
it's another infestation.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You want to see something cool?
Yeah. Do I ever? My word. What's cool?
What's this? This is a pocket jig. Remember I was telling you about it?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
What you do is you put it on here like this, clamp that in like that. Somebody wants some attention.
Oh, she's just happy in the sunshine, eh?
She's singing in the sunshine. And then you take this and you go like this.
It's the little tools like this pocket hole jig that help rookies like me construct wooden cabinets like a pro.
And watch this. Makes those.
Oh, how neat.
Yeah.
That's how you do those.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a bunch of them. This is going to be each side. This is how the sides are going to attach.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Do this.
And it's over handy, eh?
It is. Those are called pockets. And
Pockets.
special pocket screws. And I'll show you how they go together in a second here. It's neat though, eh?
Really neat. How do you know exactly where to put them?
Doesn't matter. You just have to put them kind of there. You don't have to measure it or anything.
Oh. Because what if they aren't straight, though?
They are. They line up here.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, good.
Yeah. And then this is a special clamp that automatically adjusts to whichever thickness you have.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is going to work. I'm going to pick a side here. Which side do we want to show? Probably that side's nicer. And then that'll be the inside. And you screw it in like that. This is how it's going to clamp in, right? So I'm going to clamp it in, and then once I get the top piece and the other side, I'll then put these pocket screws in. I'm going to just finish this second side here, and then I'm going to clamp it all together and screw it together. Sure makes it easier, I'll tell you.
Yeah, really.
Trying to do this without this jig would be next to impossible.
Mm-hmm.
You can adjust the clamping force on these two with this little dial here. But I have it so that I don't have to break my arm to try to clamp it.
Mm-hmm. I love the rustling leaves of that tree there. I love hearing them.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm over here building cabinets, it looks like Opal's back there processing lumber the old-fashioned way.
There's a edge here.
Ah, those are terrible, those beetles.
They are.
Just terrible. Yeah, okay, I'm going to head in for a bit. I'll see you a bit later. We love these things. I'm just going to go and put them in the fridge and give him one of my cold ones. He's getting a mango one today. What are you doing? Are you eating? Are you eating your num-nums right now? Look it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Gonna head over. Deliver a cold drink. Icy cold. Here, Ryan.
Thanks, honey.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh man, are they good?
Those are good eye.
Oh, yeah.
Good eye, mate. Okay.
In joinery or cabinet making joinery, the way you can glue two pieces of wood together is to use something called a rabbet. So one piece of wood sits in here like this. Like that, you see?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you glue it, and then it's got two surfaces to connect to, and then you can also nail it in through there, like that. So you see that?
Right.
So I've set the saw up to do this. You can make this with a router, or you can just set it up on a table saw, which I've done. And I'll show you how I did it. So to do this, you make two passes. You make one pass this way to make a vertical cut, and then you make the second pass this way, and it ends up with the rabbet, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I carefully measure, and I make sure that this fence is square.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've learned to do is make sure my locks are in place too. There's one here, and of course there's this one. So I'm going to do this rabbet now. Now you have a nice rabbet. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. So you can do that on a table saw. You don't need a router.
How cool.
This is the first one. So I have this little clamp on here
Okay.
just to keep it square while it dries.
Oh, wow. Man, those look way better than the first ones.
They do.
Yeah, these are way better, eh?
This is the first one. This is the second one.
Well, I mean, the first one looks nice. It's just, it took up so much space.
Yeah, so you've got more room inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Nice job. Really nice.
Yeah. I'll bring 3 inside in about a half hour. We can put them on the wall.
Okay.
And I thought instead of trying to glue up the face frames here, I'll just brad nail them in there. Because I'll be able to make it look better if I do it in there. Otherwise, I have to build a great big face frame and take all 3 cabinets together and carry them in there all at once. It'll just be too hard to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So our face frames are going to have tiny little brad holes in them, but who cares?
Oh, no. Doesn't matter at all.
Okay.
So these will need to, like, probably dry overnight or something, hey?
No, they're good.
Are they good now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So have you also nailed them from the outsides?
Yeah. Here, have a look. See? All the way around the perimeter.
Oh, yeah.
This keeps it square.
But what about, like, here? Through here and here and
Don't
stuff?
have to.
You don't have to? Really?
No, because let me show you why. It sits like
Oh.
that. See here?
Yes, I do. That's really neat. Wow. The invisible screw
And they'll
holes.
sit side by side.
The invisible screws.
Yeah.
Boy, that's neat. So you're a cabinet maker now?
Yeah, I'm a cabinet maker. Look here. Every single piece that was cut is not square.
Look at this.
Look at this. Look at this.
What's the matter, honey?
Every single piece from Home Depot is out of square. Look. This one's out of square by 3/16.
Oh dear. And it has to be right on, eh?
Or the cabinets won't be square.
Yeah,
And if the cabinets aren't square, the doors won't line up.
right. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Oh, look how well you're doing here. My goodness.
Did you see on the deck?
I did.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm just so disappointed.
Frustrated.
I'm disappointed.
You're disappointed?
Yeah. I knew I should have cut them here. I knew it. But I thought that thing would have done a good job, you know?
I thought it was supposed to, though. It's like
Yeah.
the big time machine, and it would have made it so much easier for you.
That was the idea. It is not. It has probably doubled my time because every piece I have to try to square. So I cut it and then I have to sand it to that line. And then I use that line as my true edge and then square the other side. So it's not fun.
So excited for these cupboards to go in. He's done a really nice job. He's worked so hard, and he's never ever done this before.
It's gonna look like, I guess, like that.
Nice.
About that high.
Yeah,
Can lower it a tiny bit.
I would lower it a bit. Yeah.
Well, we've got a little bit of trim going on, right?
Oh, okay.
So it has to be above the trim. So
Oh, I see.
we can draw a line. We want to be a 1/4 inch in from that. Once we get the first one placed, then it's just a matter of putting the other ones up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's our mark right there. Okay.
That was it.
That's it.
The first one's up, and
4 1/8. Do it this way. Not quite 4 1/8.
careful, that could come down on you.
Oh, see now, if I make this the same on both sides. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave one screw in there. We'll put the other cabinet up.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
exactly.
we'll put them together.
Right.
And then we'll level them both as a match set.
As a team.
As a team.
Okay.
The team kind.
All right.
Okay. Where's that tape? All right, so
What are you looking for now?
nothing. Okay, we're going to put the next one up, but I have to cut a hole.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
that
because
way.
we're going to have a new light up there. Okay, both are up.
And it's nicely centered on the window.
Oh, nice. Okay, wonderful. Yes, they're beautifully centered on the window.
Looks like it's low on this side.
Yes, I would agree.
How's that?
That looks so good.
Look at that. It's dead plumb.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to put another screw in it right now.
Nice work. Really nice work. Now, we don't have the shelves or the doors yet, but this is a start and it's so much better. Now, honey, is that going to be over the fridge? It is, just barely, eh?
Just 1 sec.
When you take them across?
1 sec. Yeah, it'll be over the fridge.
It's going to go right across there. And just look at the additional storage we're going to have now. And we're not going to have constant clutter down there, which is what I love. This is amazing.
Just want to make sure that this is all flush.
Honey, you are a cabinet maker now that we think about it.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Cabinet maker kind of?
Mm-hmm. The cabinet maker you are. And then we're going to have a new cupboard underneath that, so that black blanket's going away.
Okay, so I've just glued this up, and I've got a little bit of what's called glue squeeze here. You can see how it's squeezed out, right? So you can clean it up with a straw like this. So what it does is it goes right into the straw.
Oh, that's neat.
Cool, eh?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it does a nice job, a nice clean job. See that? Way better than a paper towel, which just makes a mess.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a good one. Let me get it.
Yeah, we're a little bit late. The glue's starting to set.
Now you're just picking it off, huh?
It's okay.
Look at that. That's neat. You got it all clean.
Yeah. There we go.
Huh.
Not bad, eh?
So there's your tip for the day.
Yeah. Tip for the day.
Tell us what you're doing there, Ryan.
I'm just pounding this in so that it's flush. Might have to hit that with sand down there.
Yeah.
But this was okay.
It's looking really, really good.
I'd rather have this face flush for the face frames, you know?
Right. And it actually did fit there by the blinds. We may have a hard time opening the door. We're not quite sure of how we're going to do that, but it may work okay. We're not going to have doors on it for a little while.
Other projects are...
Because the bunker is #1 right now. And it's just good to get this at least going for now. So I'm just happy with that.
Yeah.
So we've got another piece of the cupboards going in. This one, he's done a little different.
Okay. Shoot! I forgot to note the... I forgot to note where these things are. So you see these marks, these joints? These are where my studs are. So I have to measure those so I know where the studs are going to be inside the cabinet. So there's one here, 1 3/4, and this one is 17.5, right? So if I mark those, I can transfer them inside the cabin and hit studs.
And Bob's your uncle.
Fanny's your aunt.
And you're going to hit a couple of studs.
Well, there's going to be one stud for sure.
This is just about done. We're not getting the cupboard doors, but that'll come. And then this also, I'm really excited about this because kind of done with the black curtain and done with the little weensy tiny, like 12-inch wide shelf there. So we're going to be able to take all the stuff off of there, put it underneath with the pots and pans, put this little air fryer / convection oven / little oven, and we're going to put it up there under that. And then the microwave is going to go up there, and we're going to have all this cupboard space here. And I'm really, really excited about that. I mean, so much has changed. We've got the floor. We've got everything done. The fan up there. Ryan's gotten a lot of work done this year. He really has.
So we'll just
You like those clamps, don't you?
Well, they help. They sure help.
I mean, it looks perfect to me.
Yeah, it's not, but it's gonna have to do. I don't like it like that, but I'll sand it later if we ever move.
If we ever move? What do you mean if we ever move?
If we ever move fridge and
Oh,
wardrobe out.
okay.
So for the main cabin, I don't think I'm gonna make cabinets.
Why not? You're good at it.
Well, I don't have the right tools to do it efficiently. It'll end up being my life's work, right?
Well, it is your life's work.
Wow, this is just gonna fit nicely.
So nice.
Well, it's been 2 full days, but we have cabinets on the wall. I'll need 1 more day for face frames and doors. Was it all worth it? You bet. If you're new to our channel, this story didn't start today.
That's right. Head back to Season 1 to binge all of our playlists to see how this remote island homestead began.
Every chapter of the My Wild Home experience builds on the one before it.
So grab your favorite drink and catch up on our story.
And we'll see you on the next one.